Welcome back to FACEIT on Saturday. Now we have wonderful match. Yes, Zoot? Wonderful match.
I believe so.
Yes. 0-4 against STV. Fantastic players. Many potat. Many potat. Хорош.
Давай. Moving swiftly on, we got 0-4 and STV. I was right. It was STV who's there. Thanks. But yeah, I mean, do you know much about STV?
No, I know nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. I've seen his name.
You've seen, yeah.
I've seen his name.
I think I might have met him at QuakeCon.
But I haven't actually seen him play Duel, and more importantly, I haven't seen him play Duel against the caliber of players, you know, of the caliber of a player like 0-4.
Yeah.
Who is very good, and he's been practicing a lot. I mean, we say some of these old legends, you know, Jibo and so on, and it's like, you know, haven't seen them in years. They're huge names.
Yeah.
But I mean, they haven't been playing. But 0-4 has been playing a lot, and he's still a legend. So it's going to be very tough for SCV. I mean, if he manages to win, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. I know STV is definitely very much above par player. So I think I don't know how his chances really stand, but I think he's going to be. I think it might be similar to what we saw like Apparition versus Rafa.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Because I mean, I think Apparition really gave a good run at Rafa. I think Rafa really, if Apparition looks back at that match, at that demo, I think he's going to really see a lot of stuff to improve on, because Rafa was obviously exploiting, you know, his errors. That's how he wins. So he has to exploit, you know, and he was doing so, you know, mostly with position, with smart like moves and so on, because he wasn't. It's not like Rafa was hitting fantastic shots. It's not like Rafa was aiming better, because for the most part he wasn't. Yeah. It's more it's more the shots and the positions he chooses to put himself into, and that really is, you know, how Rafa managed to overcome Apparition in that way, because Apparition definitely wasn't a worse fighter, that's for sure.
No, he was very tight. There was a couple occasions where some LG battles, you know, like the couple occasions where Rafa was just a little bit better, but generally it was very rare that he would outfight him. He just did everything else.
And there's that one
perfectly.
situation where like Apparition just ran up the stairs, which is like, you know, a shaft battle, like when someone's running up the stairs, they're so easy to hit. And Rafa even, I think, had the stack advantage, and Apparition just killed him. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's because you need. I mean, you know, like as a player, like when you're doing that, you have to feel confident, because if you know that if you miss for like the first like second or something,
or
to try and because like they can see all of you as you're coming up the stairs, but you can only see like their head. If you miss anything there, you're done. Yeah, you're just done. And he managed to just. I mean, we've seen that he's very confident, but we've got 0-4 now on STV, and the game is starting, and the first map's going to be Furious Heights 27. Take it away, Zoot.
Right, let's get ourselves started. We are here with 0-4 in the Mega Room. Going to pick that one up very quickly, get over to the Lightning Gun, and not going to just ponder around for a second, see where his opponent is. Going to make sure he gets that yellow. And, you know, usually what we see here is they move over towards the red armor, and they usually end up kind of connecting together in some odd fashion. Is 0-4 going to drop, is the question.
Yeah, I mean, you know, does he want the red? I mean, is he going to go for damage, or is he going to go for the steal? And now he's taking damage from STV, so he's not going to commit, he can't drop, he's just going to fall back onto the Mega, but he has to defend it. STV has plenty of time to come around and challenge, so 0-4 has to figure out, what is STV going to do? Is he going to go for the challenge, or is he going to go for the long-range damage? As 0-4 picks it up, but here comes STV entering the room through that choke point, hitting another rail. STV very good with that so far, and I mean, 0-4 will get the Mega, but STV is really building that stack, because 0-4 is just not trading damage well at this point.
Yeah, a couple of seconds left until red. STV is probably just about going to get it, but 0-4's low, and there is the first frag, so brilliantly done from him.
And spawn rocket, so demotivating to get hit by that.
Yeah, so 0-4 going to be running around slightly wounded at the moment. STV looking to pick up another conversion, but he's red and Mega coming up at the same time. He doesn't want to let 0-4 get either of those, so I wonder if he's going to be able to block it at all. I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, it looks like that, and STV, I like it. I mean, he's really he's not really being too crazy. He's just building his lead. You know, piece by piece. You know, right at the start of the game, he hit that one rail and just the safe plays constantly. And now he's building his lead, and building that stack. And there, 0-4 managed to actually remove that advantage that STV had, but STV at least making himself have those opportunities to really push his lead. And 0-4 now at the red area, picking that red up. as we can see. But Mega is soon, so Zero4, we have to expect him here to do something. He can't let STV get this for free.
It's pretty passive.
Whereas Zero4, there he is on that bridge, charging forward with that shaft. It's going to deal a lot of damage to STV, but who's going to come out on top? Zero4 with the more ammo. The rail switch isn't going to be quite enough, as 10 HP is what remains for Zero4 there. And now Zero4 going to keep sweeping up all this armor. Where is STV though?
Yeah, is he coming around? Zero4's going to get the free red, and he was so low before, and this is just going to be a little bit too late, not quick enough. Zero4, I'll be surprised if he doesn't win in this situation. Instead, STV's given an opportunity to get out of that room and get into a better position for a fight. But this LG is very nice, and it is going to be able to pick him up his second frag, so Zero4 now in the lead.
Yeah, turning things around there very nicely, Zero4. I mean, didn't look too good for him at the start, but there he goes. I mean, STV trying to attack this red, but STV picking that up. It's not too huge of a loss for Zero4, but really, he really needed to deal damage there, and that's not what actually ended up happening. And it's coming up to 3 minutes. We've got the Mega spawning. Oh, sorry, Mega in 20 seconds away. I guess it's a bit off. And I mean, he's going to pick up more shaft down. We saw him run out of that earlier, and that really hurt him. But STV, looking for those long range rail shots, is going to get a couple, maybe. And as Zero4 tries to attack this red, the STV is going to be there with the prediction, and that prediction of Zero4's attacking position is going to give him damage. And look at the positions now as far as the stacks go. Zero4, 150, and STV I think is a bit better, and now Zero4's trapped.
Yeah, this is going to be nasty. STV should be able to pick this one up. 16 health left, and there he is. Goes down before hitting the floor. STV tying things up. Seems very sort of confident here on this map. I mean, really understanding, getting back into control and denying that red. 3-2. STV taking the lead versus Zero4, and we're still in the early stage of this game. I have absolutely no idea what to expect, but STV very impressive so far. But Zero4 there tying it up once again, back and forth between these two players.
Yeah, we're coming over to the 4-minute mark now. Zero4, he's going to take a defensive position on this red, and he actually gets the opportunity to go for the attack, and he will take it, and backs away. I mean, he doesn't lose anything by doing that. Just exploring all of his opportunities that are given to him by STV, and now he can fall back to this other area where the Mega is going to be spawning soon, and the yellow. But look at those two rails from STV, wonderful stuff. Now Zero4, 39 HP. Where's STV? I mean, surely he can make the frag. Good rocket from Zero4 there to really stop that aggression from STV, to really make him scared, because Zero4 himself had to hit that or he was dead.
Yeah, absolutely. And STV, is he going to back off that red? There's some pressure going on, but lots of items are up. STV cutting him off from it, and he picks up the frag.
Good choice from STV there. Zero4 could have gone Mega or could have gone red.
Yeah, they're brilliantly done by STV. And maybe a little bit unfortunate for Zero4, but STV there, he had 13 health after that frag. He pushes through to Mega, realizes that Zero4 spawns, and he's like, you know what? I don't want to risk dying right now. I'm going to let you get that Mega, and we're going to have a big fight elsewhere, but for now, I've got the lead.
It's the red. Zero4's got to be there soon. Tries to get the pickup, gets it. STV too slow, and now the engagement. The shaft is strong from Zero4, as well as the stack. So Zero4 going to come out on top there, tying things up. STV now, he has to operate, he's not in the lead anymore as he was, for a while. Now he's got to slow things down. He can't let Zero4 get, too ahead of himself with his stack, because that's exactly what Zero4 is going to try to do as he goes for this red. And STV is going to actually just go for it, and he got the timing this time much better, and Zero4 is too slow this time, so STV going to find himself a little edge there on timing, and that's going to pay off massively, because if he didn't have that timing advantage, he would have had nothing, really. Yeah,
I mean, he would have been crippled, so it was really nice being able to steal that Mega and that red armor. Zero4 seems to have backed off a little bit, realizes that he's got a 5-hit against a pretty stacked guy, and seeming to be, giving STV a good amount of respect here on Furious Heights. But he does get the Mega health himself now, so the stacks are going to be pretty tight between the two players. I have absolutely no idea what is going to happen between these two.
Yeah, nor do I at this point. It's so even. And Zero4 though, with a massive stack, as far as the game's going, he's going straight for the aggression. Finds STV because red is spawning, but STV backing off, not able to get around that corner in time to block that shot. And Zero4 with the follow-up of the spawn, is going to get another frag. A quick 2 in succession for Zero4, and now all of a sudden he's looking really strong because he took no damage making those kills. It was so clean, and that's going to be huge. And even another frag, so now 3 frags in succession with almost no damage dealt to Zero4. Picks up a Mega, he didn't even need it. It only gave him 50.
I mean, this is going to be really tight for STV. He's trying, he does actually steal the red armor. The plasma's not connecting as much as he had hoped for. The rocket is going to hurt. Zero4 should be able to clean up this frag if he decides to stick around. But, oh, nice. STV just jumping away. Does not want to give him another frag. This is the biggest frag difference we've seen between these two players. And in 3 minutes to go, you don't want to give another one away. Oh, this could be close, and Zero4 catching him out. 8-4. This is definitely not over, but it's getting really harder and harder for STV now.
Yeah, Zero4 so healthy, so tanked. And what can you do in this position? You don't have a lot of time to work with. You're going to have to bank in a really good ambush, a really good trap, a really good engagement, or even a string of like long-range rails. But the problem there is that he gives Zero4 an opportunity to deal the damage back, and that's a gamble sometimes you have to take. And STV with those rockets going to fall onto that that red, but it's not quite going to work out for him. And Zero4 is just going to stand there calmly with that shaft out. But a quick rocket to the face is going to hurt Zero4 some, but he's still so healthy, and with the mega pickup, STV's in trouble. Another frag to Zero4. Now 6 is the difference with 2 minutes on the clock remaining.
Yeah, I think STV was really weighing up the kind of risks that were going on. There was some amazing rockets by both the players, and STV, in fact, getting a frag. It was a mutual frag, in fact. Oh, but Zero4 winning that race over to red armor, having the better spawn. The shaft is powerful. 38 health left for Zero4. A very valiant effort there by STV, trying to take him down despite watching him pick up that red in front of him.
Indeed, and Zero4 now, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be very difficult for STV to come back in this one, on this map. But I mean, what map can we look forward to between these two? Because I think Zero4, you know, we don't know STV very well, but what edges, what weaknesses have you spotted in Zero4's game that maybe is going to help STV on the future maps in this series?
I think maybe like a fast map could suit STV. He seems pretty confident with his fighting. And I wouldn't say if we see something like Error Walk again, I think it could be a decent game between those, much like this one. But again, I don't really know. I'm not certain whose a map pick this was. I'm gonna guess STV's, but again, I'm not certain.
Yeah, I mean, I think a fast map is definitely probably going to be the way to go, because C7, you tried out the slow thing. You tried to out-duel Zero4, and out-dueling him, out-positioning him, out-timing, all these elements which aren't fighting basically, which is what there is a heavy bias towards when you play Error Walk or something, a map like that. I think that's definitely what he has to look forward to try that out and see what happens, because Zero4 is very good, and it's going to take something special for SCV to take him down. Did I say SCV?
I thought it was SCV.
SCV.
Oh, and Zero4 going to be hitting the floor there. STV picking up some more points, so 6 the difference. So it's been a really close game. Again, I'm impressed with what I've seen. I really like it, and that's going to be GG, guys. Zero4 taking map number 1 in the semi-finals.
Should we call him Stiv?
Stiv. Maybe a Steve. Maybe he doesn't like vowels, or his keyboard broke and his name's Steve.
Stiv. I like Stiv.
Stiv.
Let's go with Stiv in the future.
SUV.
But Zero4, 13-8. He took that map, but SCV had some convincing challenges. It wasn't a one-way street. I mean,
the score doesn't really show how close it was, I think.
Yeah, SCV with some good chances there, and Zero4 just managed to come out on top. It was very back and forth, I felt. But we'll go to a quick break, and then we'll come back with the second map of this series between Zero4 and STV. I said SCV again. We're playing StarCraft. But actually, the start. Okay. So they cancelled the countdown. They did a full start. So anyway, we'll come back after this break with Zero4 and STV on the second map, Toxicity. Don't go anywhere. You got to find out who's going to win. Will STV make an upset? Will he not? We'll find out soon.